be seated. My name is Kiki Chapman, the 8th grade president, and I welcome you to Miller Creek's first ever virtual graduation of 2020. We appreciate your attendance this evening as we are all experiencing this shelter-in-place together. Although we are making this graduation virtual, we would like to keep Miller Creek's high standard of graduation intact. I would like to recognize our interim superintendent, Becky Rosales, Assistant Superintendent Christy Treewater, the Miller Creek School District Board of Trustees, our principal, Ms. Tate, our vice principal, Mr. Lisi, Miller Creek teachers and staff, friends, family, and of course, our graduates. Tonight, we will have several speakers and presenters. First, the national anthem sung by 8th graders from the Miller Creek Concert Choir. Then we will have 2 student speeches, student awards presented, the president of the board speaking, the presentation of graduates, and finally, speeches by Ms. Tate and Ms. Rosales. The first speaker tonight is Adina Golbus, the student body vice president, giving an academic address. Next, we will have Mr. Case and Ms. Morse giving multiple awards. Then, we will have our student body president, Sean Madden, giving a social address. Now, please rise for the national anthem sung by 8th graders from the Miller Creek Concert Choir.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets spread o'er the bombs bursting in air, came through the night, but our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good evening. I'm Adina Golbus, Student Body Vice President. We have all come so far throughout the year. It makes me sad to think we have to say goodbye like this. But instead of focusing on all the negativity in our lives, I want to focus on all the good memories we've had our 3 years at Miller Creek. Most of us met in 6th grade not knowing what the next 3 years would hold. Fresh out of elementary school, barely knowing how to add fractions. We went from only having 1 teacher to having 6. In 6th grade, we got a taste of what middle school would be like, foreshadowing our high school years to come, with practically textbooks for every class and backpacks filled with notebooks. We got to explore elective options with the choice of the wheel. We also got a very confusing alternating schedule of A and B weeks. But looking back as an 8th grader now, it doesn't seem that confusing. We wrote our first essays and had our first research projects. We turned from Worldly Wise to Amplify, which no one was very happy about. We had to learn how to keep track of our classes and be on time. In 6th grade, we studied all ancient civilizations from around the world, from Asia to Africa to Israel and everything in between. We were introduced to science in the news. Some of us can remember stargazing in class and could name any bird just by the sound of its chirp. One of our biggest projects in 6th grade was researching a famous individual of our choice and making a doll out of plastic bottles, styrofoam balls, our imagination, and many runs to Michael's. Then we practiced our presentation skills by standing in front of the class and talking about our dolls. By the end of 6th grade, not only could we multiply fractions and work with exponents, but we also took a math placement test to see what class we would get into for 7th and 8th grade. Thank you to our 6th grade teachers for giving us the perfect kickstart for the rest of our student years. 7th grade, the learning got really fun. We studied poetry by diving deeply into it, and through Amplify, the class became detectives to investigate who murdered Edgar Allan Poe in a simulation. And through this, we learned about his most famous poems. In science, we were introduced to the science garden and continued working on science in the news. We worked on labs and groups and created our own biospheres. In math, we calculated trajectory by building catapults to launch gummy bears. We also learned about circumference and volume. We got to choose our own electives and learn about things that interested us. I remember in language classes, one of the highlights was getting to make and bring in cultural foods to share with the class. By the end of 7th grade, we had become more connected as a class and were ready for our final year of middle school. By the start of 8th grade, we knew the drill, and we were excited for our last year. But we were also ready to be done with middle school. But we had no idea that the year would end like this. The year started off a little rocky with fires and blackouts in October. That got us a little behind in our school learning. But we learned some important life lessons that would prepare us for the end of the school year. Our communities grew together as we played hide and seek, board games, hung out with families and neighbors. In 8th grade, we read novels like The Pearl, learned the Pythagorean theorem and quadratic equations, got to know Senior Woolley like a brother, and wrote the biggest term paper ever. In science, we helped restore the creek and also studied a timeline of the Earth, from its creation to extinction of dinosaurs to present day, which led to the discussion that maybe COVID-19 would have a spot on that very same timeline. Even though our gaming skills might have improved during remote learning, more importantly, we learned how to get better communication, time management, independent learning, advocating for ourselves, which will all be very helpful skills for our future lives. These past 3 years, we have made so many great memories that will last us a lifetime, but there are still many more memories to be made. Now, Mr. Case and Miss Morse will present graduation awards.
The Larry Lyon Citizenship and Attitude Award is awarded to students who consistently demonstrate respect for self, staff, peers, and the school environment, and who are cooperative, cheerful, and helpful. And the winners are Claire Yu, Emily Rosenstein, Olivia Kim, Varun Pujari, Finn Marty, Jack Hansberger.
Progress and Growth Award is awarded to students with the most overall growth in academics, attitude, citizenship, and/or behavior over their 3 years at Miller Creek Middle School. And the winners are Dami Vicente Rodas, Liam Smith, Asa Dunn, Jordan Wadford.
The Consistent Achiever Award is the award presented to students who, throughout their school years, have demonstrated a consistent commitment to good citizenship and to developing their highest academic potential. And the winners are Kate Klima, Ryder Wenzel,
The Rusty Blanton Service Award is awarded to students who have shown exceptional dependability and a willingness to share time, volunteer assistance, and help others. And the winners are Noella DeFrenza, Jack Rosenthal, and Finn Stenback.
The Linda Shepard Spirit Award is awarded to students who display school spirit and enthusiasm through participation in all school activities. And the winners are Parker P.K. Webster, Alicia Lee, and now Student Body President Sean Madden.
Hello everybody, my name is Sean Madden and I'm the Student Body President here at Miller Creek. During our time at Miller Creek, many memories have been made and there are many more to come. Although this graduation may not have been what it was supposed to be because of COVID-19, This doesn't mean that we can't all be grateful for what we've accomplished. In 6th grade, we started with Web Orientation Day, the true start of our journey at Miller Creek. Web Day was where we first caught a glimpse of who we were together as a class, and it was one of the most fun days of the year. The day was endless with activities as we played games that included strategy, teamwork, and perseverance. Fast forward 2 years later, and before we knew it, some of us were web leaders trying to help out the 6th graders and make them feel at home. During the 6th grade year, we panicked about getting to class on time, going back to our lockers to get our supplies, and then sprinting back to class. But now we can look back at it and think, what were we doing? This was also the first year we got to compete in sports and represent our school. The volleyball team did well and was extremely competitive. The girls' basketball team played great and was very fun to watch. And the boys' basketball team ended up going undefeated and winning the county championship. At the end of our 6th grade year, we had what was arguably the most fun day of the year, the Ancient Civilization Day. Everybody got to dress up in their own costume or outfit, and we got to learn about the Silk Road, the Ancient Olympics, and we had great food to cap it off. Overall, our first year as Miller Creek Panthers was a year to remember, and there are very good memories to back it up. The next fall, we were back in school for the beginning of our 7th grade year. 7th grade is notorious for being the year where friendships start to struggle. The schoolwork gets harder, and where students can either stay strong and make good choices, or decide to make bad choices, which coincidentally left us with memories. This year definitely had its ups and downs, but it is all a part of the journey. In 7th grade, we had Renaissance Day, where people dressed up and went to different classrooms and learned about what life was back then in the olden days. This day was a very great experience, and it taught the students about how a lot of us would not be able to live during that time. We also went through our first glimpses of high school. Just like every other year here at Miller Creek, we had Beach Day. Whether you were going on the zip line, racing against your friends on the obstacle course, trying to win a cake at the cakewalk, or sitting down with friends and having shaved ice, it was a great time. Soon enough, we were growing older, getting taller, and preparing for our last year here at Miller Creek. And finally, our last year at Miller Creek. After the past few years have gone by like a blur, we are almost off to high school. We have had fun nights like bingo night, trivia night, music concerts, and many more. This year is also our last year of I Week, No Place for Hate, and the club fair as well. But this year we have been working as hard as we possibly can, whether it be on high school applications, sports, or academics. This year has been a true testament to who we are as Panthers, and it has prepared us for high school and college. In October, we had to skip some days due to the fire and smoke days. This is where we first caught a glimpse of what the year was going to be like without even knowing. During this unprecedented time, it has been hard for us to go out and do fun activities or hang out with friends. But if we all hang in there and do our part, we are stronger together. Although we can't celebrate Beach Day, the beach picnic, or the 8th grade dance, we have made many memories without these events. But none of these accomplishments and fun events we do have would be possible without the parents, teachers, and staff. Thank you.
The Scholastic Award is awarded to those students who consistently held a 4.0 GPA for every trimester at Miller Creek Middle School. And the winners are Torin Chaco, Noella DeFrenza, Ty Galasinski, Emerald Lynn, Sonia McKenzie, Derek Newhall, Susanna Reibel, Isabella Salvador, Gavin Simmerdeck, Colette Treewater, and Claire Yu.
The Jerry Ressam Leadership Award is awarded to school leaders who have been positive role models and decision makers and who have shown willingness to accept extra responsibilities. And the winners are Sean Madden, Colette Treewater,
The Eddie Van Rossumdam Lifelong Learner Award is awarded to students who have the joy of reading and learning, characterized by Mrs. Van Rossumdam, a former librarian at Miller Creek Middle School. And the winners are Gavin Simmerdack, Sonia McKenzie, Isabella Salvador,
The Christina Piatti One of a Kind Award is awarded to a boy and a girl who embody the following characteristics: curious, fun, loving, humorous, inclusive, adventurous, playful, and bold. The winners are Izzy Denardi, Xander Ostrovsky.
The Cindy Solomon Award is for overall excellence. It's awarded to a boy and a girl who have demonstrated excellence in all areas: academics, attitude, citizenship, and or behavior over their 3-year career at Miller Creek. And the winners are Olivia Brewster, Ty Galasinski, and now on to School Board Trustee Brad Hansberger.
Hello, Miller Creek graduating class of 2020-19. I'm Brad Hansberger from the Miller Creek School Board. First of all, let me start by saying how proud we are of you. I'm especially proud of my son, Jack. Just think, the school year started out so normal. Now look at you, you're graduating 8th grade. Normally, this is a time to look forward and talk about your future. But I'd like to pause and take a look back. You started your school career in kindergarten. Remember that first day hanging on your parents' leg? And your teacher would say, they'll be all right. And you were? Remember rocket math, the science fair, art shows, the talent show, and then learning to play the recorder? Well, there was the walkathon, the Halloween parade, movie night, and ice cream socials. And then that annual tradition of meeting your teacher the day before school starts. And then, of course, all the field trips that we did. Academy of Science, Coloma, and Walker Creek. All of this culminating in 5th grade promotion. Then everybody came together at Miller Creek. There were more kids, more classes, more teachers, and of course, more homework. And right now, as you're graduating from Miller Creek, I know many of you are looking forward to summer vacation and starting high school in the fall. I hope you look back at your time here as special. These last few months, while challenging, have made you stronger, able to adapt, and learn new skills. Now, these traits will do you well in the years to come. One thing I can guarantee, you will never, ever, ever forget spring semester of 8th grade and this graduation. Thanks for the past. Enjoy the moment. Look out, future, here you come. Miller Creek class of 2020-19. What a long, strange trip it's been.
And now the moment for which we've all been waiting.
The presentation of the graduate.
Eden Abeck,
Iris Abeck.
Gian Adan,
Devin Adelman.
Eleanor Oneman,
Micah Albers.
Grace Alilovich,
Lorelei Altura.
Rachakorn Anyuvatanaporn,
Andy Aravallo.
Jonah Arrow,
Johnny Azor.
Nathaniel Baluda,
Savannah Beeman.
Samuel Berg,
Enoch Berhaney,
Antonio Bermudez Martinez,
Quinn Birkenseer,
Grady Bowers,
Talia Brady,
Lennon Brandt,
Olivia Brewster,
Daniela Britton,
Laurel Buffum,
Ashlyn Burke,
Ray Butts,
Carolina Caldwell,
Francesco Calvi,
Marco Carasetti,
Alexander Carroll,
Lizabella Carter,
Brian Carvalho,
Torrin Chaco,
Kiki Chapman,
Owen Chowanek,
Adidson Cifuentes,
Susan Cifuentes,
Zoe Clothier,
Riley Marina Cochran,
Maya Cohen,
Ezra Cole,
Maria Colocho,
Jackson Conway,
Lucy Cooper,
Sarai Cruz,
Kelsey DeVos,
Wyatt Dejanay,
Jack Davis,
Tyler Davis,
Noella DeFrenza,
Dylan DeLeon,
Sherlyn De Leon,
Kimberly Diaz Reyes,
Isabel Izzy Donardi,
Vivian Dombrowski,
Carter Dre,
Asa Dunn,
Stella Emmerich,
Giselle Esteban Rodas,
Ashley Fenical,
Nina Fiore,
Ronan Fleming,
Shayla Foley,
Samuel Frack,
Ty Galansinski,
Eddie Garcia,
Isabella G,
Sydney Galenter,
Kate Gifford,
Adina Golbis,
Jonah Golbus,
Jonathan Gomez,
Lindsay Gomez Johnson,
Angel Gramajo,
Marco Gregoire,
Andrew Gutierrez,
Violet Hadfield,
Catherine Hamill,
Noah Handy,
Teo Harrington,
Layla Harris,
Jackson Harrison,
Basima Hawash,
Georgia Hazelrig,
Aaron Hegwer,
Mark Helwe,
Henry Herrera Ramirez,
Jocelyn Herrera Ramirez,
Jackson Hingsbergen,
Yalta Holst,
Jack Hansberger,
Gianna Jarvis,
Liana Cadis,
Michael Katsouris,
Sebastian Keen,
Olivia Kim,
Rayon Kinani,
Anthony King,
Olivier Kleinheitz,
Kate Klima,
Elisa Kostria,
Zachary Crumbine,
Ink Lance,
Isabella Lastretto,
Chase Lacoutier,
Alicia Lee,
Gian Legaspi,
Adrian Levin,
Rebecca Levy,
Emerald Lynn,
Allison Little,
Philip Laura,
Carlotta Lopez Morales,
Nicholas Lugo,
Sean Madden,
Theodore Madrid,
Scarlett McGuire,
Josh Malik,
Nathan Malone,
Samuel Markowitz,
Finn Marty,
Kai McCarthy,
Isan McKelvey,
Sonia McKenzie,
Catherine McPhail,
Casey Melnichek,
Matthews Menjivar,
Eli Messick,
Alexandra Mintz,
Axel Molina Olvera,
Terrence Malloy,
Aaron Moore,
Arthur Morton,
Eva Moynihan,
Thomas Muller,
Tane Mupidi,
Derek Newhall,
Ethan No,
Freddie Nunez Guzman,
Tara O'Brien,
Dorian Olvera Diaz,
Jack Oliphant,
Xander Ostrovsky,
Charlotte Hapes,
Garrett Pardo,
Emma Pearson,
Aiden Perez,
Sean Perez,
Hazel Herrera,
Jack Petrosella,
Jack Phillips,
Jeremy Phillips,
William Phillips,
William Pierce,
Scott Plaskin,
Juliana Pommier,
Varun Pujari,
Sarah Pryor,
Stephanie Quinteros,
Neo Racines,
Alex Radetsky,
Stella Ramirez Cortez,
Lucian Ramsey,
Luca Racha,
Susanna Reibel,
Edith Britanna,
Trevor Ravai,
Ava Rigney,
David Rodas,
Stephen Brock,
Derek Rourke,
Emily Rosenstein,
Jack Rosenthal,
Clara Rubin,
Edwin Salinas Valtierra,
Isabella Salvador,
Leonardo Sanchez,
Charlotte Schoenwald,
Elliot Schott,
Remy Scow,
Jacob Scott,
David Siepen,
Cole Simon,
Gavin Simmerdack,
Brooke Smith,
Eva Smith,
Jasmine Smith,
Liam Smith,
Henry Sowers,
Bella Stanko,
Finn Stenback,
Quinn Parker Sullivan,
Vanessa Sumsky,
Annie Sum,
Kenneth Toy,
Colette Treewater,
Jonah Truitt,
Lucas Valdez,
Florentina Vasquez,
Ramiro Valle,
Dami Vicente Rodas,
Vlad Volkov Pustovoy,
Ezra Volmer,
Jordan Watford,
PK Webster,
Ryder Wenzel,
Asher White,
Shannon Wiltshire,
Shirlene Yam Oyeda,
Claire Yu,
Danny Zacharias Cifuentes,
Jameson Zamlich,
Dear class of 2020, where do I start? I have so much to say to you, but with just a brief amount of time. So I'll start by sharing that I'm so proud of each and every one of you for all of your hard work, your commitment, and your kindness. You make me Panther proud. I regret not having these last 12 weeks with you to continue to build relationships and to deepen bonds. Also regret not having the opportunity to shake each of your hands as you receive your diploma. But let's try to look on the bright side. Because we can't gather together, at least you don't have to sit through a 2-hour graduation ceremony in the smoldering hot gym. In fact, you can fast forward or rewind this video as often as you would like. Now that has to be a plus, right? This year has been particularly interesting for me as a new principal. I was in a new job, in a new school, with a new group of people that had new expectations of me, and that can be challenging. Next year or later in life, you may find yourself in a similar situation where things seem to be extremely difficult. What I am certain of is that when times are challenging and you feel uncomfortable, you are in the perfect place to stretch and grow. I consider this the sweet spot. Embrace the discomfort in the sweet spot because it's preparation for the next phase of your life. My elementary school principal, Miss Lucy, told me, if you aren't being challenged, Tanisha, then you're not where you're supposed to be. You aren't learning. My message to you is the same. If you aren't learning, then you aren't growing. It doesn't matter if that you got an A. How much did you learn? Always ask yourself, what do I know now that I didn't know before? If you have a hard time answering that question, then you know it's time to look for something else, to look deeper. Over these 3 glorious years in middle school, you've grown together or maybe apart. You've recognized your differences and how those make each of you unique. You've also learned how to depend, on one another for learning or to laugh, and how your collective talent make you stronger as a unit than as individuals. When we started this year, you walked into the gym as the 6th and 7th graders clapped you in alongside of staff. I told you then that you were now the leaders of the school, that Mr. Lisi and I expected you to behave as such. Your teachers have since reminded you all year that this was required of you. They supported you and expected you to internalize the wisdom that they imparted. For some, outward exhibition of this was immediate. For others, it took some time, and still for others, the time is yet to come. But I am confident that the learning that you endured here at Miller Creek will be impactful on your life long term. Again, in life, there will always be obstacles. These are unavoidable because life is frenetic. I believe the best preparation is to be able to think critically, solve problems, be flexible, and maintain a sense of optimism. These skills have served me well, and I believe they will serve you also. James Lane Allen said, "Adversity doesn't build character, it reveals it." Through adversity this year, Panthers, you have proven to be flexible and optimistic. I believe in the power of affirmations, so I want to affirm you right now. I want to tell you that you are talented, you are hardworking, and you are resilient. Class of 2020, I implore you to remember these characteristics as you transition to high school and beyond. This year, we've had many opportunities to grow our Stronger Together muscle. We've had the opportunity to exercise it. We've also had the opportunity to flex it. That's one of the important lessons that we learn in middle school. We practice in a low-stakes environment so that we're ready to move on to the next phase. You are my first graduating class from Miller Creek, and you will always be in my heart. Go out and have a positive impact on your family, on our community, and on our world. Stand up for what is right, support worthy causes, and believe in the abilities of your generation. We are all depending on you. Always remember, we are stronger together, and that today and every day is a great day to be a Panther. Thank you, class of 2020, and congratulations.
Good evening. As superintendent of the Miller Creek School District, I certify that all of these students have met the standards set forth by the state of California for promotion to 9th grade. We want you to know that we're so proud of all of you. Your last trimester of school has been like no other in the 8th grade classes before you. We have every confidence in your resilient spirits, your persistence, and your good humor. The high schools you'll be attending next year are so lucky to have you, and we know that you're more than ready for the adventures that are ahead. We'll miss you.
Hey, 8th graders, on behalf of you, I take off my mask. I wish you well. I wish you congratulations. This is a year that we'll never forget, and all my best to you.
Class of 2020, congratulations on your perseverance and your patience. Now may you go forth and achieve positive actions.
Congratulations, class of 2020. Yay! Enjoy.
2020 graduates, wow, congratulations. 3 years, these last few weeks have been tough, but you've done it, you've made it, you've conquered, you've succeeded. So go out and be the best you can, be safe, be strong, and don't forget your Panther experience.
Hey, you 8th graders, congratulations, you Middle Creek Panthers, on graduating in 2020. I'm going to miss all of you. Definitely going to miss working track and field and going to McNears Beach with you. But stay safe, healthy, and happy. Zeller's out.
Congratulations, Miller Creek Middle School graduates.
Fare you well, class of 2020. It's been real and it's been fun. Now go out and make the world a better place.
Listen to the river sing sweet songs to my soul.
Bye-bye, class of 2020. Come back and see us. Love you guys.
Félicitations, mes élèves, et bonne chance au lycée. Congratulations, everyone.
Congratulations, class of 2020. I wish you guys all the best.
Congratulations, 8th grade. I'm so proud of all of you. I wish you the very best as you guys go on to high school.
Congratulations, 8th graders, or should I say rising 9th graders. It's been my honor and privilege to be your teacher this year. You're going to do great in high school. You're going to love it. I've missed seeing you in person. Please come back and visit us. Good luck, congratulations, and great job. Yay!
Felicidades, clase de...
Congratulations, make us proud.
Congratulations, class of 2020 at Miller Creek Middle School. Way to go. Good luck next year wherever you go to high school. Miss you.
Here's to the good times you're gonna have. Here's to you always making me laugh. Here's to the fact that I'll be sad without you. I want you to have it all.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
8th graders, I am so proud of you. 3 years has gone by so fast. I'll never forget you walking into the 6th grade quad and beginning your journey in middle school. Hard years, amazing years, and you did it. Congrats, and please come visit because I know I'm going to miss you.
Congratulations to the class of 2020 from Miller Creek Middle School. We're so proud of you.
Though I can't do this in person, I need you all to know I'm infinitely proud of you, class of 2020. Well done.
Hey, 8th graders, congratulations, you made it. It was a weird way to end, and this quad is going to be so empty without you, but we are all so excited for what you guys did, and we can't wait to hear what you guys do in high school. Congratulations.
Hey, Miller Creek, class of 2020, congratulations. You're graduating. So excited for you. Looking forward to all the great things that you're going to do in high school and beyond. So come back and visit us in PE and let us know what you've been up to, because we'd love to see you. Yay, congratulations, Miller Creek, class of 2020.
Had to have high hopes for a living, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision, always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living, didn't know how, but I always had a feeling I was gonna be that one in a million. Always had high hopes. Mama said, fulfill the prophecy, be something great. Go make a legacy, manifest destiny. Back in the days we wanted everything, wanted everything. Mama said, burn your biographies, rewrite your history, light up your wildest dreams, museum victories. Every day we wanted everything, wanted everything. Mama said, don't give up, it's a little complicated, all tied up, no more love, and I'd hate love.